Hey man, what's good? It's your boy Young Shift Games, and we're going to be talking about whether you can lose fat and gain muscle at the same time. We're going to discuss what is it, how do you do it, and is it even worth it? So let's get straight into this.
Nigga, why you tripping? Get your mood right. Show look good in the moonlight. All these pussy niggas so bad, man. Spotlight, moonlight. Nigga, why you tripping? Get your mood right. Show look good in the moonlight. All these pussy niggas so bad, man.
Alright, so I'm about to be spitting facts about whether losing fat and gaining muscle is actually possible, right? Now, somebody asked me a few days ago, should I go for this route? Would it be the easiest option? I have a bit of body fat on me. I want to lose it, but I also want to get big too. Now, I responded to him privately, but I also feel like this needs to be addressed publicly too, right? I feel like this can help out a lot of you guys in regards to deciding whether you want to go through that body recomposition phase, or if you just want to bulk or cut or whatever, just to reach your goals, right? So let's get straight into it. What is body recomposition? Well, it's the process where you lose fat and gain muscle at the same time. It's a very controversial topic, right? You have a lot of people that believe that you can't do it and a lot of people that believe that you can. Now, me personally, I'm sort of neutral. I'm leaning more towards the fact that you can, right? So how can you lose fat and gain muscle at the same time? Well, it is proven that you can go on a slight calorie deficit, right? So this is roughly, 100 to 200 calories. So you need to be eating 100 to 200 calories less than you usually do. But you also want to have a high protein diet. So what does that mean? You need to be eating protein rich foods, right? Chicken breasts, tuna, ground beef, ground turkey, protein rich foods. You need to be eating at least 1 gram of protein per pound of your body weight, right? I'd lean more towards the 1.5 grams of protein per pound of body weight. What this will do is all of that energy that you're producing within your muscles when you're stimulating it, it will use the energy from the fat that you have and sort of, there's a lot of, scientific stuff that happens, but basically the energy from your fat is transferred into the growth of your muscles, right? So that's a rough idea of what body recomposition is. And here is a few things that you need to know before you ever decide to go through this phase, right? It is most effective for people who are just starting out. So that's for all my young people out there, especially the guy that asked me this question, right? You've probably never tried it before. You've never actually done it seriously, right? Now, what you need to realize is it could benefit you. It could benefit you. Not as much as if you was to start bulking to gain that muscle mass first, but it could benefit you, right? It's a much slower process, right? So if you want to gain X amount of muscle mass, right, in X amount of time, you're probably not going to see those results come through as quickly if you were to start bulking. That's one thing that you need to keep in your mind. So if you ever decide to start going through that body recomposition phase, you need to realize that 1, it only benefits the people that have never tried it before. It only benefits 2, it only benefits people that have just started out in the gym. And 3, it also only benefits people who have taken a long break from the gym, right? So if you are an experienced lifter, if you've been going to the gym for at least a year or 2, and you've seen quite a good amount of changes in your body, I don't think that going through that body recomposition phase is worth it. So let's move on to the next topic, right? Is it worth it overall? So there's 2 different types of people that can go through this phase, right? You have the less experienced and the more experienced lifters, right? For the less experienced lifters, if you are not that dedicated to going to the gym, right? If you just want to see minor changes, you just want to, you know, chisel your physique over time, and you're not too concerned about reaching your goals rapidly and quickly and fast, right? Go for it. Try it out. There's nothing wrong with trying out stuff in life. Now, here's one thing. Everybody is different. Everybody's body is different, right? One thing might work well for me, but it might not work well for you. One thing might work well for you, and it might not work well for me, right? Give it a try. If you really want to try it, give it a try. But in my opinion, I don't think it's worth it. So in this case, the person who asked me this question, right? You want to burn fat, but also gain muscle fast, right? You said you wanted to gain some muscle fast, right? Body recomposition isn't the best option. Why? Because instead, you could go for a lean bulk phase, right? Or even just a bulking phase. And once you've gained, you know, a bit too much body fat, then you can start cutting. You can start cutting down that body fat. I feel like it's much more easier, right, than staying in that slight calorie deficit where you'll be forced to track your calories. It's much easier if you just go in that bulk, you eat more than you usually do, right? Eat healthy, make sure you're getting the right nutrients in, make sure you're getting your sleep, train hard, be consistent. I feel like that is much more easy. That's the easier thing to do rather than body recomposition, right? In my eyes, right, the whole idea behind body recomposition, it sort of contradicts itself, right? So it's good for people who just have started lifting, right? But the people who just started lifting, they don't even have that much knowledge on how to maintain their body weight and how to, you know, get stuff done properly, right? It's just not the best route in my opinion. So guys, if you want to be making results fast, you need to set your goals and you need to stick to a process, right? You need to stick to it. My opinion might not be the best opinion for you, but at least I'm providing you guys with value. So make sure you give this video a like if you are enjoying it so far, right? But for me, right, I personally, when I first started my fitness journey, I asked myself, should I go through that body recomposition phase? And there was just something in me that just told me not to, right? It's not the best thing to do. You can try it, go ahead, but let's be real now. When you're bulking and you're gaining that muscle mass and you're gaining that size, it will be more worth it, right? So that's my advice for you guys. Make sure you like, subscribe. I post weekly content and I hope this provided some value to some of you guys. Let me know what your plans are for this year, whether you're bulking or cutting, whether you're gonna actually try and go through this body recomposition phase. And let's make these gains. Peace.
Nigga, your auntie broke, your grandma broke, your brother broke, nigga, you broke!
I've been on top for a while.